Salutations, everyone. Let's see. It's Fall of the Noob Day, so things are a little bit weird.
I think there probably is, Newton, some level of lore as to why we're doing multiple worlds now. You know, with Forgotten Realms.
I currently have Jerry on my phone right now because I follow him on.
Really just more little hand wavy stuff going on.
On Wednesdays,
we
so
had an
we
opportunity to do multiple game worlds.
Haven't got there yet.
Chose to do that.
Right, here we go.
It's cool. Honestly, that's probably the biggest reason. Because it's awesome.
Alright, let's get him out of my phone at least. So on Wednesdays we follow Jerry on a thing called Follow the Noob. And yeah, so the real bulk of the stream will start when we raid over. But if you're joining early or watching this in the future, yeah, you're joining the video in the future from the past. I say hello to you. But anyway, if you would like to know exactly what's going on, we'll play a little bit of a catch up here in a little bit. But the main bulk of what we'll actually start doing won't really take that much of effect until after the stream starts. I probably should keep it, but I don't know. I feel like I probably won't use it. That was not very much junk loot today. We just finished a quick run through the orchard. And let me actually... I gotta turn Jerry up a little bit so I can...
I had some of the best Indian food I've ever eaten in downtown San Francisco.
Gotta get a little bit.
I had a really bad slice of pizza.
Alright. So I think...
And I had a really swank hotel too, actually.
We can actually go ahead and grab a helper here for...
Still someone I'm missing here. Well, I'm going to deal with this later anyway, because we're just about... I know, right? Bad pizza. How can that even... How is that even possible to get bad pizza? It is possible. I know because I had it. There's some pizza by the slice place in downtown
anyway,
San
so,
Francisco, it was...
Sorry, trying to keep both an eye and an ear in what Jerry's doing, as well as...
Looks like I actually do have
my
another quest to do.
Pre-warm-up stuff here.
Just business.
Jerry's gonna do another quest, even though his stream ends in
actually looks like I have just
3
business.
minutes.
There you go. Okay, but I can't get that. But I can't really do that in the next 3 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna call it a stream here. I will get you a points code in the in-game mail later on today. You see, I like gas station pizza. Yes, it is bad, but it's that good kind of bad, you know? Yep. How frequently do we get bug reports through the report form?
Oh,
quite a bit.
nice.
QA takes a look at that, not me. But they see them just about every day. They look through what they have and file what comes in. Or not file if it's a duplicate or something like that. But they take a look at that stuff just about every single day. Alright. From the dev chats recently, are all those changes planned and coming this year? If you're talking about the Ask the Dev stuff from DDOcast, the stuff that we mentioned, that would be coming this year would be. I think there were a couple of speculative questions regarding would we evers, and so that would not be stuff that would be formally announced as coming this year, but the stuff that we talked about, like Feywild's coming this year, the loot revamp is coming, frankly, within the next couple of weeks. We have a free quest. The three legendarified raids are going to come out before Feywild. That's actually our next game update. Maybe not our next patch, but our next game update. So that would be update 47. I think that pretty much covers it. Alright, so I'm going to call it a show then. Stay tuned. Samus Garobo is going to be on in just a minute. You can find the full schedule over on twitch.tv/DDOstream. I want to know, I'd like you to know that we are working to get up one Siegfried Trent over on DDO Stream, so we're going to have a new show here in just a little bit. I really want to thank everybody for being here today. I'll be back on Argo next week, probably running more Sharn stuff here.
See, I would like to hit the raid now while Jerry's still going, but I can never... Did he actually go down? He actually went down. Yeah, we'll hit the raid. Alright. And... go. Make the raid happen. Alright.
Lana. Lana.
What? Danger zone.
Danger zone. Alright. Greetings and salutations. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks very much for hanging out with us today. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope Jerry had a fun stream for everyone. I caught the tail end of it. I'm not gonna lie. I hit the snooze button a whole bunch today. A whole bunch. Actually, you know what? We haven't actually stealthed around this quest in a long time. Let's see if we can pull that off with this build. So, a lot of people are interested in what this weird build is. And I don't think it's supposed to work. But I have been talked into using a PDK. He's not going to die. Using a PDK greatsword wielding assassin rogue, and that's what we're doing here. That's exactly what we're doing. Good morning, Forehand. You were disappointed in Jerry's stream; he didn't die at all. I cannot say that that is correct. I feel like I saw him die at least once in the few minutes that I was watching the stream. But I could very well be wrong. He may have lived. Yeah, that sounds better. Like I feel like I logged on. Right? I logged on, and he died just for me as soon as I logged on, and poof, he was dead, and I was like, all right, sweet, definitely normal Jerry stream. Good morning, Charmed. All right, I'm gonna actually make sure this is showing up in the correct chat, and I'm gonna close this one. Yeah. All right. So if you guys are interested, there's some weird things to this build. I don't know if I'm going to. Sorry, scratched my eye wrong. Now I feel like there's something in it. If you're interested in this build, I feel like I'm having a good time, but I always love playing an assassin build. It is a little bit tougher playing an assassin build mostly by yourself, but it is doable. So this is an int-based assassin. Yes, it works a little weird. But the general idea is that we're testing to make sure that strike through and assassinate does or does not work together. The wiki does not have them working together, but I have successfully assassinated 3+ guys at a time, which I don't think is possible with my level of double strike without it. So, and sometimes it feels like the animation does in fact work, and sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to tell, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe your Twitch, yeah, maybe. Alright, we are in stealth mode, good. So we're doing one more 12 here, and then we're going to take level 18, and then we're going to get started on probably part 2 of the Sharn quest, and then we're going to see what else we can do from there. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. I'll pull up the enhancement line for people in just a second. Kind of share the line of thought with everybody.
A scrap of paper inside the book reads Bill of Sale. 1 dozen
Aw,
school
you-
children in good condition. Shipped to Mr. Smart.
Reapers are like the worst when it comes to being able to assassinate things. No! Did a Reaper spawn when I killed? I did! I killed the Reaper and a Reaper spawned. This is nonsense. On the flip side, we once again have line of sight being blocked, so maybe we can return to assassinating things. Oh, did we die? That'd be embarrassing. Somebody's hitting us with a bunch of shank. We need a heal, girl. Need a heal. I summoned my cleric. We'll see if she actually... Oh, she gave us a little heal. There we go. There's a big heal. Good morning, Emerald Eye. Again, welcome everybody else. If you're new to the stream, I stream twice a day, Monday through technically Thursday, but also Friday mornings at least. During the lockdown, Friday during the days have also been, or Friday evenings have also been stream days. But yeah, we stream quite a bit of Dungeons and Dragons online, pretty much every evening. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, I rotate other games with my son in the morning. So if you're looking for a consistent lunchtime break or evening break, that's what we're here for. It very well could have been in the minute and a half that you were AFK.
A solitary warforged stands in the center.
You have 340 channel points. What good is it, Twitch points? So the channel points doesn't, as near as I can tell, doesn't do that much. I've added Twitch badges or Twitch emotes unlocks, but none of them seem to work. And I don't know if they just need to be approved or something else. But you can like highlight the text, you can do some other stuff. But yeah, like the Sam Star and stuff like that, I don't know why, but they just do not seem to work. Hey, Bronx, welcome to the SS Fat Halfling. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for hitting that follow button. I do appreciate. So for those of you who don't know, and maybe you're a little bit interested, why is there a bus? So I'm in the process of converting a 1996, I believe, maybe 94 school bus into what will become my tiny house, actually. Yeah, we're fine. 25 months. Like, do I need to bounce around and kill some other monsters first? I did not. We were totally fine. So that is why this is the USS Fat Halfling. Hopefully, when everything is done, we'll have some cameras set up on the external side, and when we travel in the country and live streaming and stuff, we'll be able to turn on the outside view. So it should be pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Out to me, 69. I don't know why the emotes don't work, or the emotes don't work. I have no idea. Some of the things work and some of them don't. You just recently came back and you want to Epic TR soon. Well, I have to do Epic TR lives again. They added new feats, and I have not done them since they added those, so I'll be there in a minute too. You do have to fill up a sphere, yes, and you also, I believe, have to be level capped. So you have to be level 30 and have a failed destiny. Alright, so we're gonna take this level here. Yeah, the buses, it's both fun and terrifying and difficult. But nothing worth doing is easy, right? Isn't that the saying? Alright, so we have 5 points. You may have noticed that I've been neglecting, like, open lock. I've personally found that this is generally fine. Like, I probably will just catch it up because it doesn't matter. Same thing for, like, balance. I usually find, like, a 36, 37 is usually enough. I would not mind taking my jump up to 40. Just to make sure that it's done. So, we're actually going to end up with extra points that we don't need. Yeah, that bucket empties, and your epic experience bucket empties, so you go back to level 20, and and that sphere also empties. I'm not actually sure what I want here. It's possible that I just want stealthy, even though that sounds completely terrible to me. But I don't see anything else that calls to me on this build in particular. I kind of want to cram all of my real feat selection in early. I want to try a... Yeah, you can sort of double dip like that as long as you're not on an iconic out of time. Oh my gosh. My brain just, like, put your name together correctly. Look at that. Will miracles never cease? You kind of want some hit points. And that's just a clicky, right? No. Yes. I want this. I want Sneak of Shadows. Is this a clicky? Yeah, 3 times. Okay, that's fine. I think I just want that. I'm probably wrong. This is probably way not good enough, but there are times when I want to be able to stealth around a lot better, and I want it, so. Yeah, a few multi-TRs from way back on Cannith, but you're not playing at the moment. Yeah, I said Samus has got... I had planned out with the old feats what I wanted, and I had grabbed all of those, and then back when the level cap was still 25, and so I ground out all of those, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to worry about this anymore. And now the level cap is 30, and they've added in, like, some other past lives, epic past life feats, so I'm gonna have to regrind some stuff. It's not a big deal. That's what we're here for, right? All right, so I want to see if I have any of the Cannith boots of propulsion in my TR cache. No, I don't have any here. All right, well then I guess we're not going to have a leap on us. I think all the rest of our gear is probably fine. Our hat's a little bit on the weak side, but I don't see anything else. And we're not using our mana, so we don't need our mana clicky. Yeah, I think we can just keep moving. Alright, so we're reshipped up. We got our hireling. Let's pop back over to the tavern. Let's see if we can go get some experience and actually finish up here. Oh, I was going to talk about the enhancements really quickly. And we should hopefully will have an enhancement point. Yeah. Alright, so we ended up in Purple Dragon Knight for a handful of reasons. One, they have the strike through enhancement line. So for how does this 12 AP spin here? Oh, maybe I decided to take this extra healing amp. So for a little bit of effort, you're able to pick up the plus 20 strike through out of your racials, which is pretty good. That gives me 160 strike through, basically since level, I don't know, 10, 12, somewhere in that ballpark. As soon as your base attack bonus is high enough to take all the rest of the two-handed line. And then I obviously got our intelligence to hit and damage because we're intelligence based, and then we grabbed our assassinate tree. Since then, I have been working on the falconry tree, and the idea behind the falconry tree is the falconry gives a whole bunch of really great perks for the build. One, it clearly gives you 3 to assassinate DCs, which is immediately great. Sprint boost, which is obviously great. But the bird attacks actually do quite a bit of work for people who need characters or creatures to be helpless to get your sneak attack in, right? So go for the eyes, blinds them, makes them available to sneak attack. Diving strike trips them, but also makes the target helpless. So then you're able to hit with your sneak attack. Eventually, once I get a couple more ranks, we'll be able to take coordinated strikes or expose weakness. Coordinated strikes, of course, blinds everybody, which means your strike through damage will also include sneak attack dice, which is pretty good. Of course, exposed weakness will give your opponent an extra 50% fortification reduction, which means with precision and an item and the rogue feat, we're like 47% fortification reduction. This will basically take us to 100, and then as we get a little bit higher levels, we'll be able to pick up some more, and that'll just continue to help us have our sneak attack dice hit more things more often. And of course, the ultimate is going to be No Mercy, because once they're helpless, we're going to kick that damage up, including their sneak attack dice. Boom, boom, boom. So the bird is really a big part of the build. So much so that I kind of wish I didn't have this over here. Now I wish it was here with the Harper tree, and the Harper tree was pushed down one more, so I can put them all together on one thing. But I didn't know how important it was going to be at the time, so there we go. Welcome, Titan. Thanks for hanging out with us via the YouTubes this morning. Alright, no refunds. I have just been doing Reaper 1s this life, mostly because I'm not really sure of how this build's going to play. It's always difficult doing a melee rogue solo. So yeah, doing a lot of being a little bit more on the cautious side this life. But I do enjoy assassinating things. It is literally one of my funnest. One of the things I enjoy the most. Come on, wake up. You guys just don't want to wake up? Are we sneaking that good? I feel like we're not sneaking that good. Well, they don't want to wake up. I guess we'll just leave. Like, we don't have to kill those guys. We do have to get these crests, but we don't have to kill those guys. I don't care about your notes. I don't care about your notes. Have a good day. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with us. We'll see you again real soon, hopefully. Oh, they found us. Now the real question is how much of the dungeon has found us and how quickly are they going to come get us? What's up, V-Love? We just took our level and now we are working on cleaning up Sharn 2. Second chain. Yoink. Boom, 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 boom. Is that all 4? Is that our second one? I think that's our second one from up here, right? Nope, it was not, because there's another one over here. Boop, 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 boop. So for those of you who are not aware, there's a scene in Hatari, which is my favorite John Wayne movie. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about. Where 3 little baby elephants are chasing this woman through a town, through the city she happens to be in, and that is the theme song. So for whatever I don't know why, I cannot tell you why, but anytime I sneak around, that's like the theme song music that plays in my head. Oh, they saw me. Oh, because of the champ, probably. Alright. Worked there. I tell you, every once in a while, it's really fun to do a build that lets you stealth around. The game is such a different game when you're able to stealth effectively, and it's not perfect. There are still lots of monsters that see you automatically and point it out to you, particularly on Reaper. A lot of the champs can do it, and obviously the Reapers can do it. But if you can just look at this, look how much quicker this is going. It's going very fast. I think I have to. Boink. Some of these guys can see us. We probably should hit this bigger stealth button there. Actually, these guys didn't really see us. They woke up. We probably could have got some assassinate on. I'm not used to people waking up like that and not knowing exactly where we are. That's a little bit different. Alright, so we're gonna assassinate this robot. Boop. Which I cannot express to you how much I giggle deep down inside every time. Every single time. Oh yeah, we gotta rescue this guy. We assassinate a robot. Boop. Or, see, was that a strike through double assassinate? It's hard to tell because the way the animation is on assassinate. But it could have been. Could have been. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, okay. Like, get out of here. Oh, they're attacking the hireling. They're not attacking me. It's not good. Hey, 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 you. Over there. Over there. Boink. Oh, I love it so much. Alright, let's get our hireling's head back on our shoulders. Again, it feels like it has been a long time since stealthing around is good, so I'm all for it. I am all for it. Oh, darn it. You, oh, sweet. I was gonna say, if he'll come to me in this room, I think we can clean him up out here. And then we can re-stealth. I'm not gonna say that sneaking around is the greatest skills, but man, if you're good at it, it is pretty great. All right, so let's turn that. Let's turn this. Beef likes to make fun of me because I do this puzzle the long way, apparently. So let's do it the right way. Do you think these guys are gonna let me open that door? Pull that lever without getting murdered? Don't know. Don't know. Summon the hireling and see. If they'll let the hireling open the door, then we're in great shape. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Just look at him. Let me do everything. Let's do it all. I'm gonna super stealth. Guess I should have tried to assassinate these boxes. Whoops. Let's make some hit points happen, shall we? There we go. Alright, turn around. Nobody loves you. Alright. Stop it. Alright, that was pretty good, actually. 10 minutes? 10 minutes? Discrete bonus? I'll take it. I will take it. So what's everybody up to today? What's going on? Oh, do we know about the weekend bonus also? I missed the weekend bonus, apparently. Out of the stream video. Is Kenneth crafting a good source of level gear? It can be very good. Depending on where your skill is at, it can be very good. That being said, there's changes coming. I don't know if they take effect today or if they take effect next update, update 46, 47. But it is possible that the correct the correct random gin loot will be stronger. You followed Voodoo's leveling guide. Yeah, that's definitely a good good way to go. I actually tried using his leveling guide for where I was at, or at least the idea behind it. Basically, the big risk, big rewards mentality of it, and it worked okay. It was not the best, but it worked out pretty well. Oh yeah, no, I need to decon stuff more often. That was not the button I wanted to push. Of course. I was like, man, we're gonna be able to get through this just assassinating all these undead things that are Bane, but no. Of course, there's a Reaper there. Reaper decided to expose our position. Good job, bird.
You have a sense that you're being watched. More so than usual. Your recent encounters with an odd gnome inquisitive and undead spirits notwithstanding.
But, yeah, there's a, like, low-level stat items, a true seeing goggles. You can get true seeing goggles at level 3. That's really,
This must be the place where Kevin went for a drink. Perhaps the bartender has seen him.
a great low-level item. Alright, I need one more the right person here. How about you? Perfect.
You turn to head outside, only to find a man.
Alright, so I was told that this next part is timed base. However, you can force the clock to empty if you solve the puzzle and do that section. So we're gonna see if we can find the puzzle and solve it here. So what I would recommend, I'm gonna copy this for everybody here, post it in both chats. So what should pop up in a second should be a link to what I call the CC planner, which is obviously just short for Kenneth Crafting. Alright, so let me see if I remember how to do this. This is the one that Beef actually showed me how to do. But I think you hit this button.
Still gleams with the magic of a Shan long vanished.
Something's wrong. Alright, so that's back at the beginning. Alright, let's start by hitting this. This right here is the part of the puzzle that you're actually working on. So basically the idea is to get this this lit and this unlit, and then you can solve here and then back one. Basically. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it starts by hitting here. Got it. I know I probably shouldn't be quite so excited about that, but that's the first time, no, it's the second time I've solved this puzzle alone. So, I'm hoping to learn a couple of these puzzles. Anyway, so what that does is it makes these little blue balls appear, as well as summons a bunch of rats. I don't think they're gonna actually advance the story until I am seeable. Oh, of course. Alright, so I'm going to go back and kill that undead in a second, but I think what I'm going to start with... Oh, never mind. Let's try one more time here. I'm going to try to grab all these balls first, then we'll come back and try to get these rats. Alright, well, maybe I will not. Maybe I won't be able to do this at all because I can't get this... I want to use the high... There we go. This is not where we're going. I want to use the high jump to... Oof, quad damage. Gross. Then... Two more wheres. There's one.
These ne'er-do-wells have mistaken you for an easy mark. This won't end well for them. Invisibility.
No, no, come on. You're gonna make me expose myself to be able to get up here? It's not cool, game. Not cool, game. Invincibility. Alright, so now the chick is spawned. But we still want to go back to where the puzzle is and clean up those rats. So once you clean up the puzzle area, all those rats are at, right? It'll open up a couple of things later on. You want to... Mysterious assassin. A lot of like standing here chopping firewood right now. Alright, objective completed. Nice. Alright, now we just gotta go find what's her name. I'm gonna stealth around in sprint boost mode here. The lady in blank. They're gonna have literally one of my favorite things ever. So we're gonna blabber incoherently. It's my favorite thing ever. Where are we going? We're going over here. Okay. It's my favorite. I really do love it. Alright, let's disable these traps. Alright, also apparently we don't talk to her. If you talk to her, then the traps go off. As long as you don't talk to her. And you have to start breaking things. It doesn't go off until... oh, I forgot to put on my part of the family. No wonder that took so long. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, traps. So if you don't have the ability to disarm the traps, and you need to... 3 of them... 2 of the sides should have 3, and 2 of them should have 1, right? Yeah, okay. Anyway, don't talk to her before you smash the pipes, and that will not activate the traps if you don't have the ability to trap. We're also going to go this direction. We're going to fire this off. And we're going to put up our black razor. So when we get down here, there's going to be a rust monster that needs defeated.
Strange. What's a treasure chest like that doing in a place like this?
Ah, there should be...
The air suddenly
there should be a
feels
name
colder.
around here somewhere. Not an assassinable name, though. I always like to check if I can. One, because the one time that you do pull it off, you just giggle. But every once in a while, mistakes are made. People are not programmed correctly. Might as well test your sword. If it costs you nothing.
You find yourself in a small corner of the vast sewers that
I'm not gonna pull the levers until after I talk to this guy.
If your suspicions are correct, the mysterious Hastar Cannon has a hideout somewhere nearby. Look what the cat dragged in. The crouching half-orc barely seems to be paying attention to you. How's the weather topside?
Huh.
Fairashk, bounty hunter,
Alright.
is having a
I
hard
never
time
noticed that
with
hellhound
the
before, I guess.
contraption. Maybe you could help.
Stupid. Of course, of course. I'm like, why did that break? The reason why is now obvious. We're gonna throw Highland here. We're trying to get wrecked while she finally throws us some meals. Are you still not dead? Oh my goodness. Alright.
A breath of stale, pungent air washes over you.
And what we're just trying to do is hit them often enough that our sneak attacks continue to be allowed, even though they are undead. And they probably have like 200% fortification, but it's always better to cycle things through. Watch out for the COVID. Oh yeah, the plague. She might get us. She might get us.
Shouts down the hall.
Huh? One of these lights just came on. Nice job, pal.
Alright. That one's down. Come back over here. So the reason we didn't pull those levers until after we talked to the guys. We talked to the guy and we pull the levers. Then we get like another 1,000 experience points. So for an extra 15 seconds of running around, you get an extra 1,000 experience. Pretty reasonable rate of return. Pretty reasonable rate, I think. Huh? Oh, here we go. Like, where'd that valve go?
Huh? The secret door just popped open. You did it.
Ashtatherash calls down the hallway. You should probably investigate.
Huh. So again, we want to activate our improved uncanny dodge. We don't need to be stealthing through this, but why not? Why not?
At first, Lady Flora gapes at you like a startled
Vengeance.
deer. Then she sighs with exasperation. Cursed contractors. If you want something done right,
Assassinate all the guys. At least it's not as bad as it was. Of course, this is also the quest we killed the Reaper and another Reaper spawns. Or no, that's the last quest. 2 quests ago. I don't know now. All the quests have blurred together. Assassin's Trick. Bird attack. Bird attack again. Alright, we can actually switch back to our Shadows game. Back into stealth mode. Assassinate whatever we can get away with before the Reaper pops out and makes us visible to everybody. Huh. Those displacements had better be the hireling. I should be. I'm not. I'm dumb. Didn't have my part of the family on again. Thought I became invisible at the end of that attack animation, not at the beginning of it.
We had a deal, Tarion. Flora calls out, and she sees the lone inquisitive among the attackers. Nobody needs the dark lantern, Flora.
keep the vulnerability to sneak attacks going. Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, granted. Alright, well, apparently that assassin's just like perfectly standing in a spot that can't be. Hey, look over there. In the perfect spot, could not be attacked, was immune to all damage.
If you want to talk to Evan, you need to do it now.
Where'd she go? The lady in black. Mm. 21 minutes? That's a little slow. But we did get all the other optional stuff too, right? So, that's good. Trying to think, do I need an extra? I don't think I need another glove. I think we're good out of this quest.
You arrive at the world-renowned Korana, a temple dedicated to the god of wealth, located in the pulsing heart of Sharn. The main temple has just closed its doors for anything.
I feel like this quest has got a lot of talking, running around. Probably just hallucinating.
The high priest gestures to
Take the sky close again at the morning course. It will deliver you to your destination.
One of Sharn's most powerful men has joined against Lucian Bond and selected you to deliver the killing blow.
I think there's one more door to open, and then
You arrive at your destination after a long flight to the
we're gonna stand to the side.
rises the Midlands district.
Go to stealth
To your
mode.
surprise, Collinsville warehouse is a drab and unremarkable structure. The entrance is unguarded, so you slip inside. After a moment of stellar silence, the guards scramble into action. Intruders! Activate the alarm spells! Hold down the entire tower!
See what I mean? See how much of a different world this is? Oh, that guy saw us. So much fun. I don't know if I'd like it all the time, but it's definitely a lot of fun
An
occasionally.
ornate lever triggers a suspicious rumbling in the hall behind you. You've uncovered a secret
No
passage.
breakables in here. No, okay. Turn around, robot. Nobody loves you. So I wonder if we can just stealth past these guys. Apparently not. Okay, asked and answered. Get back and get a heal. Not sure if it was the champ in particular that saw us or something else. Never mind, I guess we're just gonna fight all those rooms. Let's do it. I love it. I love it. Let's try it again, just out of curiosity here. Oh, there's, of course. It's always something. Good heal. Good heal. Pardon me a second. Alright. There's stuff to do. Alright, let's see. Allow the stealth past this group. Nope. Alright. No swiper, no swiping. Samus, no sneaking today, apparently. Quest. The guards are on alert. These are our stealth skills right now. 66 and 68. Plus I was firing off an extra, what? This is equal to your... For 2 character levels after the first. So, 2 character levels after the first. So, 3, 5, 7. So, subtract 1, divide by 2, basically. So, 8 plus 8. Yeah, I would have felt like that would have probably been good enough to... Come here by yourself, your Payman Reaper. We have killed many elves this day. Well, it's awesome as stealthing through some of the quests are. This one does not seem to be a stealthable quest. Seems very sad to me. What build is this? This is what I'm currently calling the Rambo build. Basically, it's just a pure... Well, it's not pure. It's a PDK roguelike, basically. Maximizing the strike-through opportunities.
Pushing open the doors unleashes a wave of hot air. To keep the lights warm, you turn down the power.
As an assassin, but then it's also like really heavily bringing in the bird stuff from the falconry tree. We're into damage, into hit, max int. Strike through is a thing that they introduced, I think, the last update, where instead of glancing blows, it's now strike through. So different feats and enhancement lines that increase your let me figure out how to word this. So one of the advantages of having a really large weapon, right, is your ability to like cleave through something and into the next guy. Well, what they call that is strike through. So basically, strike through is you attack multiple guys based off of your strike through chance. So at 100%, you're going to be able to attack two things. Bruce, I want this guy assassinated. At 200% strike through, you're gonna always attack three guys, and it goes from target A to B to C. But this is without using cleave. Yeah. So it's a way to attack multiple enemies without cleaving. So things like two-handed fighting, improved two-handed fighting, some of the enhancement lines, stuff like that. Increase your strike-through chance. So right now I have 160 strike-through, which means every time I attack, theoretically, it hits two guys and potentially a third. 60% of the time it'll hurt a third guy. If there are three guys standing close enough together, that is. Yeah, see, I'm not 1,000% sure it's working with Assassinate correctly. Sometimes I feel like it is, sometimes I feel like it's not. If you look at the wiki, the Assassinate is not listed as something that is on their list. But I'm relatively certain some percentage of the time it does work. Because I have hit multiple guys with strike through and assassinated them. Yeah, it's much better with like stunning blow and trip and stuff like that as well. So like, see how I killed both of those guys? Is that strike through? Is that double strike? It's hard to tell in that particular case, because of the way the animation for Assassinate works. Yeah, group trips are really good.
As you open the first valve, the pipes in the room begin to rupture and steam hisses from the cracks.
Oh, I was in it. No. Should be one of these two levers. I never remember the order of this room for some reason.
Another pipe breaks, and the machinery itself begins to shut. Pulling the final lever causes the temperature in the room to flare up as the system breaks down. The last piece of equipment in the main manufacturing
Oh, the Reaper.
sputters and stalls.
Reaper has appeared and messing us up. Yeah, in theory, this build should be able to get a higher trip and stun DC if I wanted it to. By working charisma and intelligence. With the night training, plus the know the angles, plus just like a reasonable strength score.
Roars at you as you enter the room.
Should be able to boost it higher than just like your regular strength-based character. In theory, I don't know. It's not a. I really don't care that much. I use trip a whole lot more on my paladin life than I do on this life. This life I have so many other things to push. Yeah, so my trip right now is 34. If I add my charisma modifier, so at 18 it would be, I don't know, I could probably get it in the 40s if I wanted. And then if I was wearing a strength item, which I'm not currently, like in theory this should be able to get trip and stunning blow higher, but I don't know how worth it is. Come up here. A little bit higher, big boy. At some point after 30, I'll have to figure out how high we can get it to go. So it should be able to get pretty ridiculous. Oh my gosh, did you really just... Why did you come up here? You should have come up here. Oh, this doesn't matter, right? No. Alright, we gotta stop and heal. This sucks. This guy should not have come up here. They're hitting hard, too. Alright, Athea, get on your feet, please. Gotta finish this. No, not yet anyway. It could change, but right now, so let me pop a heal here. So basically right now, we're mostly deep in Assassin. We have the 12 points, 13 points spent for Harper Agent. And then right now we're going deep in Falconry. So Exposed Weakness is probably the most important, followed up by the Coordinated Strikes and then of course No Mercy. once we have those, then we might look at some of the other stuff. But right now, between precision, the rogue feat, and a good item, that puts us around 70 or 47% bypass, and then we add in the 50, so then we're like very nearly 100% fortification bypass at level 18. And of course, the bird blind attack makes everything acceptable to sneak attack as well as helpless, which all those things together like kind of go crazy. Now I'm not saying I won't have points for it at level 20, but for right now I don't have room for it. But also currently the next thing on my list after this is probably going to be the haste boost. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna start with the other bird attack first, actually. That could be wrong. It's possible that we want the weakness first. It's hard to tell. They're both very similar. Yeah, I should probably... There's quests like that one, for example, where evasion didn't matter. So in those situations, I should have the heavy armor. Like this quest, on the other hand, heavy armor does matter. So... I'm trying to decide something here. Trying to decide if I want to grab a Detour scroll and try to use the trick, or if I want to just try to stealth out. Let's try stealthing out, I think. If we can stealth out after picking up the thing, then that would be sweet. I realize you're talking about your build, Titan, which is great. I'm glad. But I'm telling you that there's a lot of times that this build also should probably have the heavy armor. Everything on this stream is about me, my guy. About me. But yeah, Beef made that point to me yesterday about the heavy armor. That's also true. That is also true, Triax. But I'm hoping that if I... like, the stealth bonus is real. Did that the other day? Okay. Don't have my leap. Wish I had my leap. I got really used to having that Dragonborn leap. I do miss it. Memory of flight. Bluff you? What? Rolled a 3? Man, that guy's DC must be... must be insane. Alright, bro, would you please take care of those mercs for me? Appreciate you. Complegan! Oh, I missed it. Oh, we grabbed the side. That's fine. So you can like hit these buttons in kind of a weird way. Can you see them from down below? You can. So if you like look up, you can see the buttons and hit them. Normally I don't bother, but just try to get lucky. Boom, 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 boom. All these people blinded. Enjoy your sneak attacks. Also, if you prefer not to spend very valuable D-door scrolls to level 9, yes, yes. My problem is with the with using that hireling is I feel this build is a little squishy and could use the Of course. Why wouldn't there be a Reaper around this corner? Because I would like to assassinate something. So, like, no lay on hands or anything along those lines, so I really do feel like having a potion bot is the way to go. But if I was in a group, it would be less of a problem, for sure. Yeah, I went to look for my Scooty Booties, but I didn't have them I didn't have a pair in Samus's bank, so, or the TR cache. I wasn't gonna spend all day looking for them, so I just moved on past the Scooty Booties. Excuse me. Oh, well, we're able to get past that Famine Reaper and assassinate before we get knocked down and murdered. Yeah, if my... Oh, that guy's immune to being assassinated. This guy's not, though. See, like, that was... I'm pretty sure that was definitely the strike through. I'm not a $1,000,000% sure, but that felt like the strike through as opposed to the double strike.
It's a fine evening here in Charlotte.
I always feel like that jump is a lot more troublesome than I would like to admit.
Tomorrow will be truly beautiful. Volk will be talking on stage for a while. Now's your chance to steal back the storage beacon. That's because tonight, the world is about to change. The people in this room are about to change it. Another announcement. On behalf of Vaughn Arcanotech, it is my pleasure to announce a revised and perfected version of my device. Introducing the new Vaughn Arcane Apprentice.
Yeah.
My charming assistant.
That lag is not
You seem much as involved.
not my friend.
We have a situation backstage.
You guys actually know where I am, or you just think you know where I am? Alright, you just think you know where I am.
Really, smashing it. Get the best value. But the notice still casts the spell, even when misused in such a graceful way.
Alright, so now you know where I am. You jerk.
And we do
I was the creeping wind of doom!
imagine additional device failure. We should have used that.
Alright.
Some of the new spells
There's a Reaper way down there. Let's see if we can...
for finding things around the house. Detect poison if things go.
he might be far enough away we can get at least this batch before they...
Perfect for the garden. Leoma's tiny hut. I imagine you have questions.
Oh, never mind. They're all coming. Alright.
The new Vaughn Arcane Apprentice comes
Let's
in
get back
any
here.
color you like. As long as
Alright, Bird. Need you to do your thing. Whoop. What? You're supposed to blind down here. Silly bird. Let's get healed back up.
you can take it with you on a jaunt to Zendrick and see the same perfect results. No, of course the device has no side effects. Who have you been talking to? Every Vaughn Arcanotechnic device is built to the highest standards of quality.
Stand to the side.
Let's not perpetuate baseless accusations when we should be discussing the device's many, many uses.
Throw out some bait.
Yes, the warforged in the back. Works underwater up to the depth of 25 fathoms. It is not combustible, though I should warn you. Submerging it in hot magma, covering it in acid, or otherwise disassembling the device will nullify your lifetime guarantee.
What?
Cost of the arcane
Okay, they don't actually know where we are.
most working here. The arcane apprentice is priced to appeal to more
Dog seems to, though.
and of course bulletproof adamantine cover muscle pit.
Alright, well, they got us now. Alright, so we're gonna break line of sight. A re-stealth. Look over there. Two of them are going to be a problem. Might be able to trick assassinate one, but not both of them. Go over there. No, this guy doesn't want to let me over there. Alright. We're gonna try this. I don't know how well this works. Probably not at all. Before we do that, let's actually do these buffs here. Waddle, 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 waddle.
Anguish on his lips. He died as he lived. Spectacularly.
Later, taters! Hi, ladder. I would like to proceed up you. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oh yeah, this is great. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I thought I had it in my stupid hand. I hate that stupid beacon. Such a... Alright, well, I guess we're gonna put our awesome skills back to the test and sneak back in. Jerk, make me attack things. It's because I was having too much fun stealthing around, isn't it? That was it, wasn't it, DDO? Like, haha, joke's on you. That guy's made it hot in here. Oh lord. Yeah. I think we're in trouble that time. It's fine. We'll wander around this direction. Still some shenanigans up here, including a Carnage Reaper. So we'll probably just go ahead and gibbers. Get up this ladder. We'll have time to get up the ladder and get our hireling down here to raise us. Oh wait, never mind. Shrine's right here. So work. Guess I was gonna say we might as well kill this guy while we're waiting. Thing is, typically when I run this quest with people, we do use the detour trick, and therefore I'm usually not the one that picks up the thing last. So I just honestly made a honest mistake on how it worked. Need to practice, I guess. Alright, well, while we have a second in shrining, let's see if there's anything exciting going on the old Twitter feed here. Most of the same shenanigans that's been floating around for the last day or so. Burger King is over party somehow is trending on Twitter. Shouldn't have tapped this guy. Oh, I died and I forgot my bird. No ice! No ice! See, if the bird attack was making it 50% successful, I think we would be getting sneak attack dice in pretty reliably. That 40, I don't know what exactly their fortification is, but I don't think it's 200. Bring him down, split him up. Hunga booga! Tia? Did you wanna heal? Are you considering it? There we go. Thought you were into healing. Thought that was something that you were interested in. Maybe not full time, but occasionally. 30% yet? I guess it doesn't matter. He ran away. Alright, well, we made a terrible mistake. We only have 5 shards. We're just gonna loot. Loot and scoot. Okay, I understand now why people are mad at Burger King. So apparently the Burger King account, they asked what Taylor Swift's favorite song was. And I feel like they gave a reasonable answer of the one about her ex. Because I'm pretty sure that's a relatively well-known joke that all of her songs are about her exes. But apparently people have decided that that was sexist and have to end Burger King. I guess you don't poke fun at, like, one of the richest women in America for free, huh?
I wonder what you'll pick. So many choices.
Anything else here that needs to just get gone? Oh, looks good. Alright. I would like my experience points, please. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, let's take the weakness. Alright. 18. Level 16. So we get Veil at 16. That's typically where I go next. We did struggle on Reaper 3 on our Paladin on one of the Reaper or one of the Veil quests, Sleeping Dust in particular. We were still going to win, but then the spider apparently found a way to get murdered. So we could go out and refresh that. What time is it actually? It's 1:30. Yeah, we got time. What other 16s do we have at our disposal here? Servant's Chain. I kind of would like to, if I can avoid hitting those. I don't know which quest Tobrel hasn't chased yet for first time bonus. But I guess we could go out to the prison. The prisons are a lot of 16s. I don't know them super well, but the first couple I can do okay now. The first 3 or so. Basically, I still really struggle with Through a Mirror Darkly in particular. Let's see, we already fixed that. We already did a run through the cogs. Cogs are level 15. So I do part 1, and then I do cogs, and then I do part 2. Excuse me. Oh, I just realized I should be using this smaller hirelings folder for gold steel hirelings that live in the bank. That would save me a spot. Yeah, I should be carrying around this Enforcer's plate. Also, I pulled a Mythic 2 Enforcer's plate last night, but I wasn't sure if the one that I had was Mythic 2 or not. Turns out it's not. It's just Mythic, or it's not Mythic at all. So yeah, I should have planned on that. So the disadvantage of doing the heavy plate is that we're gonna have spell failure on scrolls, which could be problematic. And also, particularly these quests, I don't know well enough to know whether or not I should be in evasion mode or not care. So we'll just be in evasion mode to start with. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do not pretend to be an expert in these quests at all. Also, I think before we actually step in and start this question, I'm going to use the restroom really quickly. So stick around. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Use the restroom, turn the fan off, stuff like that. I'll be right back. Forgot my hand towel has been taken out of my downstairs washroom. Tried to find a hand towel and failed. Had to use that. Keep a shirt over here for when I put on the pain cream and stuff like that. All right, let's get to work here. I think everyone should be back. Yeah, we should be back. All right. Again, I only know how to get to some of these quests in a particular order. Don't know if there's a better way to do these quests. I typically don't run these because I don't like how dark the prison quests are. But we're looking for the house on fire and the quest next to that. Oh, lesson in deception. Oh, by the way, if anyone happens to be on the Salona server and level appropriate, so 18, and plus, I guess not really plus, minus a level or two, and you'd like to tag along with me, just send me a message. Obviously, my name is Samus. Welcome to tag along.
To the crumbling warehouse. With their help, you may be able to learn who's been recruiting gangs as a sudden explosion tears apart a section of the building. Then, a mysterious voice calls out.
What kind of fools do you take us for? Child, they sent you. Teach you a lesson.
A bird.
Exclaims the voice in the rafters.
Huh.
Then we can start the lesson.
So they were attacking the hireling, but the hireling was inside the wall, so they didn't get her, huh? Interesting. Can you heal me from in there? No. Okay. I honestly did not know that was going to work that way.
A voice calls to you from a nearby rooftop.
This isn't over. In fact, it's only begun. While you were busy fighting, I captured your fellow spies. If you ever don't delay,
says the voice.
If you waste my time, your friends will die, one by one. Their lives are yours. So kill Noob.
Look, girl, I'm harmless. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Scrambled your brain. Oh, no. Is this door, like, tied to somebody's life force again? I feel like that's the door we want to go down. Alright. Never mind. I guess stealthing through this quest is not a thing. There's somebody around. Ouch. Great job.
A sudden blast blocks your path.
Not that way,
Shouts the voice.
we have.
A woman screams from inside a burning building. Yet saving her from the blaze may compromise the life of an ally.
Oh well. I guess saving her was not value train.
Shouts a distant voice. The only
I ain't no
way forward
paladin.
appears to be through these foul-smelling drainage tunnels.
Don't make me get yucky on my booties. Yoink. We did it? It doesn't look like we got it. Did you see the hireling just shoot that rat? She's like, that was bothering me. Very impressed. Not gonna get my feet yucky if I can help it. Gross. Well, that worked like it was supposed to. The bird made everybody blind, acceptable to sneak attack damage, and we were strike throughing for quite a bit of sneak attack damage. We're gonna have to step in the gook.
As the lever unlocks the drain,
Yucky.
A gate unlocks in the distance as more lizard folk attack.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that strike through is working with assassinate. Again, every time I say that, then there's like a minute where it does look like it works right, but I suspect that it's not going to work the way I think it's, like the way I believe it's supposed to work. Again, it's pretty easy to get a consistent 2. But never, I mean, not never, almost never a 3 though. A 3 should be like 60% of the time. But also the fact that it's not 100% consistent that it seems to try. Stop it, you're gonna make me get my feet yucky.
The voice taunts you from somewhere quite close.
Do you understand? The praises, the majesties, they're all our puppets, and so are we decide what happens here. Whale belongs to Shad.
Up.
The voice continues as you climb onto the roof.
You're almost there. Shad is in the room, so you can
Ow.
play your part in her plan.
Call our helper over. That stun hit us pretty good. We might have been better off trying to assassinate this stone guard. It's almost always the right answer to assassinate the champs if you can, but just didn't think they were going to give me an opportunity to get back into stealth mode. See, like right there, that I feel like that would have been a good opportunity to hit all three of them and prove to myself it was working. But see, like that one shot did hit 3 guys, just only assassinated the first 2.
The mysterious voice is much closer now.
You've passed the test with flying cars.
I don't know.
Well done. Now,
As you reach the rooftop, the voice calls out once again.
we meet at long last.
You can now see that the voice belongs to a robed Shar priest.
Few have made it this far. Come speak with me and finish your lesson.
Ladders hit the rooftop, and the priest's minions swarm up, ready for battle. Knock the ladders down to help even the odds.
Did we not kill that guy? Alright, we did.
Rescue any of your allies that still live. You are greeted by all of your allies, alive and well. Now, to help yourself to the mad priest's hoard of treasure.
Oh, looky here. We're gonna get 16 experience for our sentient gem. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Over here somewhere is one of the explorer dots. While we're here, it's a quick 600 experience. I think it's over here. I feel like it's in this building pile of rubble here. Am I wrong? I don't feel wrong. Like maybe I'm just getting confused with the collectible. Wouldn't surprise me. On Epic, I do run this like this little path right through here on this edge for blister beetles. But it's also just possible that I'm getting confused with Epic. Maybe it's not there in this setting. It's 2 o'clock. My stomach's definitely letting me know that it's 2 o'clock. But I think we're gonna try to push a little bit later today. Here's the quest we're looking for. Found you. Right, again, I don't know this quest in particular that well.
Innocent Wayloon natives made these drainage tunnels into their refuge. The criminals showed no mercy during their assault on this camp. The Wayloon natives are brave, but they were no match for their attackers.
Felt like this goes in a big circle, but I didn't see the second tunnel.
A lone dog mourns its fallen master. Its piercing howls keep the nearby A scratchy voice barks out orders somewhere nearby.
You lot take this tunnel. The rest of you go the other way.
Alright, so that's where that chest is at. Alright, I guess this is where the tunnel shifts off. So we'll go this way first.
Echo in the stone culvert.
We've definitely broken line of sight. So again, all the blind guys should be taking sneak attack damage. Even through the strike through. I don't know if I'm seeing that.
The snake crest on the ground may be of use in reaching Harvest Hall.
I've heard Jerry was talking, like, somebody had obviously asked the question because Jerry was talking about it. But I did not have any problems, and he was specifically talking about basically people leaving their game client running continuously and bouncing up against the connection all the time. But other than that, I have not heard anybody talk about a problem patching specifically. Are you having a problem today? I did. I saw the new Warlock patches or packs. That's a lot of patchy sounds. Yeah, Tobrell and I were talking about them, but that wasn't with the patch, right? That's with the update coming soon. This guy just tried to murder me. Well, the Banshee, that's not cool, bro.
Surrounding the crest they protect fades. You mustn't let the attackers get their crest.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their special place that they feel always gets the shaft. I mean, allegedly Cold is the top DPS in the game right now, right? So where does this take us? Does this take us to the other camp? Oh. I guess I'm not a friend, so I don't get to see. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with logging in or updating or anything like that.
A strange glow suggests that there's something unusual about the corridor ahead.
Wow. We got 1,000 of these little spell orbs together, huh? I don't know, I'm just not a warlock player, so I feel like I probably shouldn't get too involved in the what's good, what's bad about the warlock. If you're gonna do something besides Sonic, I guess, in my mind, the only thing that I could think of is, why would you not just be a tiefling and a fire mage?
The bat crest on the ground may be of use in reaching Harvest Hall. Shouts come from both ends of the camp. It's a two-pronged assault.
See, I have to open the door to go out there to help, right? Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, I know what they're doing next, Titan. My point was, and still is, why, if you're doing a warlock and you're trying to do damage, if you're not doing Sonic, because Sonic works on everything, the only other option I see being good as a warlock is the fire tiefling. And that is my limited experience with warlocks. There could very well be a much better, there might be a very good reason. That's fair. The negative could be very good, but I don't see where the negative has like a racial way to power it up or anything like that. And there probably would be more things like immune to negative than Sonic still. And because there's no way you can like make something susceptible to that other damage like you can as a tiefling with and a fire sword. Where is my healer? Why is she's like way off in the middle of Nowhereville? Can I please get a heal? So anyway, there would have to be other reasons that I'm interested in doing the other types of warlock besides just damage. And in that regards, I feel like the other packs have some pretty good options to them. Like Cold has its own version of Hurl Through Hell now, right? Like that seems pretty strong. I'm trying to think of some of the spell list that got adjusted. Just don't remember off the top of my head the bonus spells.
The grateful natives take down the barricade so you can proceed to Harvest Hall.
I don't know. I would love to have if somebody has a good theory as to, or notion, about some of the other, oh my goodness. How about the spell wards are like, Doesn't matter where you go. Yeah, but you don't... I honestly, if it's more than 2 levels on a Pale Master, it's probably incorrect in my opinion. Unless you're... Or vice versa. Because a DC-based spellcaster, you need as many levels in your DC spellcasting class as possible. Oddly enough, Negative Warlock might give water breathing where the cold one doesn't seem to. I think that's correct, actually. But again, like, water breathing on a Warlock bonus spell seems like a waste to me. Yeah, it's hot. It's Hurl Through Hell, Titan. I mentioned that. It's got its own Hurl Through Hell.
A slight breeze suggests that you are nearing an exit. Yet, with the breeze also comes a pungent reptilian smell.
Like, it could be very strong. I don't know. I mean, being permanently locked in a case of ice is no different than being removed from, like, being removed from the quest. I mean, both ways it's effective. So they're effectively the same ability. If Electric has the same ability also, which I don't remember what the Electric one's ability is. Then the packs that don't have a Hurl Through Hell are the ones that are going to suffer.
I must stop those criminals from destroying it. The native leader rushes ahead and locks the gate before you can reach it.
Attempt to obliterate an undead or severely weaken any non-undead foe. Yeah, I remember seeing that. If that has like a really quick cooldown, that could be quite good. But if its cooldown is anywhere near like the other one, then it's not nearly as good.
You've routed the criminals and ended their scheme to destroy the Wayloon natives. The leader of Harvest Hall motions you over, eager to speak with you.
Well, fortunately, there's probably somebody out there who does. So for those people, it'll feel like it's for them, and for people who don't like it, will feel like they're missing out. I'm gonna actually go ahead and break my fast with my fish oil pills here. They're roughly like 12 calories, which is insane to me, if I remember right. 20 calories. But I want to break it before I actually eat. People who have been coming along on my weight loss journey here. I talked about these. I actually need to double check the 1 capsules daily. Okay. I need to actually check what they the other guy recommends for the amount of boron a day. So I got a new, in addition to the omega-3 fish oil pills, I'm starting today taking boron, which is a vitamin that breaks the testosterone out of your stored fat and puts it back in your system. Therefore giving your body more testosterone to help get weight loss going again in guys. So I'm hopeful that we can let this work out really nicely.
The world around you has changed. It's become a shadow of Wei Lun, where the streets are hollow and the darkness almost feels alive.
Alright. Now what am I doing? We have a long wait here.
The Netherese snap to attention as a dark form emerges from the shadows. This must be the Shade who commands the Netherese recruitment campaign.
Yeah, Soundburst as a bonus spell would be pretty good for a Warlock. That would give it yet another crowd control option.
The Shade vanishes back into his tower retreat. You might learn how to reach the shadows by questioning.
Yeah, I'm not 1000% sure this is working the way I believe it's supposed to work. So the bird should definitely be making them all vulnerable. So we should be seeing all sorts of like strike through sneak attack dice. I'm just not seeing nearly as much strike through sneak attack dice as I would like to see. Hi, could I please pick up this fragment? Thank you. Hello. Hit point me. Hit point me some more. Hit point me one more time. Oh wait, there's like a treasure chest in here. A bonus treasure chest, I think. And apparently some traps. Okay, a trap. So I've run these quests more in the last probably month than I've run them in the last 6 years. So I'm still working at getting the hang of these for sure, but
an angry figure leaps from the bed, furious at being disturbed.
Can you come out here? So I can assassinate you without having to deal with the Reaper.
The defiant guardian falls. You now have the key to the Shades.
Do I need to go in there? No. Alright, let's just leave. Alright, we now have the key. The key needs us to go this way. We have to lower a lever, I think. Hoping to be able to dodge around and not fight all this trash. Wow, the spell was just gonna wreck me. I mean, I don't know if that's a good deal or not, Titan. I'm not, it doesn't sound bad to me. If you have $8 grand laying around and you want a Camaro. I'm hesitant for buying any of those kind of things. I don't want this guy assassinated. This is where I want to be. Yeah, I have become a person that I save up now to pretty much buy everything. Obviously there are some purchases that's not possible, but I bought my last 2 vehicles with cash. This is that lever I needed to pull.
Wood groans against metal in the distance as the gate to the Shades Tower opens.
Yeah, but is your dad buying this car, or are you buying this car? But okay, well, if your dad wants the car, then that's a different story. Your dad has the means to take care of it. Well, then that's a different story. That's not you buying the car. Like, do you make $100,000 a year? Yeah, I don't know. Again, these are different strokes for different folks. If you're happy and it's a good deal for you, then go for it. I'm just saying, El Sambo.
Stairs lead up to the tower where the Shade General dwells.
I personally have become that way. Save up and buy the things in cash if I can help it. Why don't you do what I say? She doesn't want to pull the lever. She didn't want to do what I said. She's mean. How about this? Can we just leave this room? We cannot. Imagine a car with see that? None of that stuff matters to me. I realize it matters to people like yourself, but at the end of the day, the things that matter to me when it comes to vehicles are like, can it go to the places I want it to go, which horsepower definitely has a big impact on that. Does it have the fuel capabilities to get me where I want to go for the price I feel like paying? And is it gonna haul the things around that I need to haul around? Those are kind of like my criteria. Again, keep in mind the last vehicle I bought was a school bus. And the vehicle I bought before that was a moped. And the vehicle I bought before that was a... I guess technically my wife's car would be next. I guess the last 3 vehicles we paid for with cash. Actually very tempted. If everything goes according to plan and keeps going according to plan, I guess I should say. I'm actually really tempted to buy an electric skateboard next.
A frigid mist drifts out of a dark and foreboding mirror. This must lead to the Shades. The Shade General turns to greet you.
You do not face any
No, screw it. Stand up here. It's just statistically, Titan, they play the actuary tables, and men under the age of 25 have more accidents than... It's a matter of experience, typically. It doesn't mean it's true for you always, but... They're just playing that actuary table. Just remember that insurance is a bet. You're betting that you're gonna need it before you spend more money than they're gonna pay you, and they're betting that that's not the case. Whether that's health insurance or car insurance or house insurance or whatever. The other thing insurance does is give you peace of mind, knowing that somebody else out there is ready to help you out in the event that something goes horribly wrong. Again, it's still just a bet. Alright, so we hit that. What time is it now? I think we have time for one more quest, if we can actually find it. The thing is about this one is it's like around the big, around the wall for the city, I think. Was that a... And also, it's after the world starts going dark all the time, which I hate. I know you can fiddle with the settings and adjust it some, and I might do that in a couple of places, but... There's one.
I came here looking for another prize to add to my collection, and yet here I am trying to defend my homeland from
There
Netherese
it is.
invaders.
Found it.
Not exactly what I had planned. Though, someone who goes out looking for adventure can hardly complain when he finds it.
Alright, Charm, you have a great day, or night, I guess, for you, really. We'll see you again later.
Fresh corpses line the walls.
Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with us. I'm gonna try.
Karlev has gone too far.
Said I
Says the Netherese whisper.
play here, get something to eat.
Become unpredictable.
See if we need to...
We cannot let his
what errands we need to run, or if I need to take a nap or whatever.
Your kind will never understand.
I'm tired. I could definitely nap if I had the time.
Is strong with Karlev.
Don't want to be back for some DDO around 8. Said if I can 20 today, then that changes everything.
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of interest.
What? No, dang it. Yeah, I walked into that room and I shouldn't have.
Searching the clutter reveals nothing of interest.
This guy's just like, I attack nothing.
You discover a key while searching the desk.
And we're out of here. Alright, is this the room to leave? Or the click of a key. I'm gonna assume this is it. Hey, get going, son. Shadows. Why did it have to be shadows? Dun, 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 dun.
Down below, the Shadar Kai commander addresses a terrified prisoner.
I really did like you know. It pains me to think how you'll be torn apart.
Apparently just leaving is not an option, so... A little early for the wife to be off, but I guess not that early. Hey, you lived.
You've saved the poor captive from being mauled by the Howler.
Oh! That damage got away from me. I was busy watching what the damage I was doing to them and not what they were doing back to me. Happens. Give me broke line of sight. They should not know where we are. Oh my gosh. I love it when you tell it to switch weapons or something and it just doesn't do it. It's my favorite. Alright. Back to mode. So I think there's another room with
from behind the safety of a grate.
You must be the one who killed my pet. Now,
you just unlock this door and leave.
You think you can kill more? Go.
No. Okay.
Make me feel more alive.
Oh, I forgot to summon the bird again. Dang it. See, I'm not seeing the sneak attack dice that I should be seeing. Because they're blind, attempt to blind, so when they're blind they should be acceptable, but also they should be acceptable because we are literally at like 100, almost 100% sneak attack. So this one doesn't give helpless. It just makes them blind. But blind should make them susceptible to sneak attack. Assuming that they have organs. Again, 90-some% fortification reduction should be in place after a bird attack. Guess we assassinate these guys. I'm not sure we even have to. So again, look, all these guys are blind. Oh wait, I guess he's not blind anymore. Maybe the blind's just not lasting long enough to really see the damage? Those are on Reaper? Doesn't sound very right to me though. I have to review my own stream to see the damage numbers. Alright, so this should be the area where you get to search one more time in stealth mode. Huh, okay.
You thought you saw one of the gargoyles move. The door is locked. One of the Shadarkai who guard this area must have the key.
Should have been more patient, I guess. Get the key. Raider's logging on. I haven't seen Raider log on in a while. Stand a little more to the side. I think this is another, like, search around and find the... I don't see anything in there at all, actually. Don't. There we go. So we're going to This door. Apparently. It's the only one that doesn't say study on it. Alright, perfect. So yeah, this is the end fight area here.
Karleth stands before another prisoner trapped in a cage.
You were my favorite.
Downside is we are very melee based, which means we're gonna have to fight this guy down here, which means we're gonna have to deal with all 1,000 of these rah-rah dogs here.
Karleth moves to attack, his face a twisted mixture of rage and joy. Karleth lashes out with a spiked chain, tripping a lever. He's killing the prisoner.
Yeah, he's gonna kill that prisoner too. I think I'm gonna be able to kill this guy coming out so much matter. I'm not playing the run around and turn off the levers game. It's close though. I think if we had a little bit different self-healing, I guess we could have tried using this sword. There's been less damage, but the healing might have kicked in every once in a while and kept me from feeling like I needed to jump away from the fight. Huh. Oh well. Alright, well I think, assuming we're allowed to recall out of the quest, I think that's where we're going to put a pin in today's stream. It looks like we're not going to be able to recall out of the quest. So we might come back tonight with Thromir Darkly. Yeah, that's probably the good idea. I could use the extra practice, and like, why not? Think there's anything this way that's super important? Yeah. I don't see, a XP thingy or anything like that. And there's the guy, so it's just it's ninja vanish. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me see who else is streaming DDO. Not I usually don't Twitch or raid people on DDO stream days. In fact, I never do. But let's at least get an idea of who else is streaming DDO. Looks like Noob has started his stream. He's pretty good. There's a couple other names that I don't really recognize, but yeah, feel free to check out some other DDO streamers. Run around, see who they are. Give them an opportunity to. Oh, wrong person, I guess. It turns out that these things can't be eaten by your sentient gem, so these quest pack is now worthless. The XP seemed to be okay though, not great. Alright. Again, I'll be back later tonight. Please, if you're not already following me on YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. YouTube.com/SamusGarobo. We're just going to go back to the boat. And I'm going to go get some breakfast. You guys have a good afternoon, and we'll see you guys in a little less than 5 hours from now. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.